Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the Pacific Northwest in that lovely little town of Belfair, Washington, or Hickville, USA as I love to call it. So welcome to my channel everybody. So this is my October 2025 Paper Pumpkin Alternative video number 10. Yes, I can't believe that I'm already at 10. And this kit is going to give and give and give. I just know it. I'm telling myself, use more pieces as you make these cards. So hopefully you bear with me because I think I'm going to hit in the 30s with this kit. I just have, the envelopes are so fabulous. Today we are using an envelope. So I hope that you will really like what I have for you today. So this kit is called Cozy Christmas October 2025's kit. You could have made 3, 3, and 3, and the wonderful envelopes which you get to use and cut them up, use them, do wonderful things with them, right? So this QR code, as always, would lead you to a video that would show you how to put this kit together as it is designed, a visual of everything that comes in the kit. Down here it lists those coordinating colors. Now videos 1 through 5, I always share with you everything that comes in the kit. After that, we just kind of mosey along. So this one down here would lead you to this set of 6 dies, sorry, 6 dies, called the Abundant Joy dies, and they will coordinate with October, November, and December's Paper Pumpkin kit. The stamp sets are wonderful. I love this Merry Christmas. Love, 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 love it. We have the Joy, To the World, and Deck the Halls, and then the 2 different star stamps. So with that being said, okay, I had this DSP that I got at the thrift store. I do believe this is Stampin' Up! I'm pretty sure. And it had these beautiful poinsettias on it. And I decided to fussy cut these. So perhaps you have something with a big poinsettia also that you could cut. So that's what we are using today, some poinsettias, but we are going to make a larger size card today. These are pre-made. These are just something I have in my stash. So this card is 8 3/4 by 6 1/4. 6 1/4 by 8 3/4, and it is scored at 4 1/2. So white envelope, white card base, white envelope, right? So we're going to cut layer number 1. Do I want to make it to where it fits the card base? I think so. I think we'll make it fit the card base. This is just scrap, and this is in cherry cobbler. So we're going to do it, what did I say? 6 1/2 is what it's 4 1/2 by 6 1/4. Yes, 4 1/2 by 6 1/4. So 6 1/4. 1, 2. This is not big enough. Okay, let's get out the trimmer. Got to go this way. So we want to get it to 6 1/4, which is right there. I have a little markup here. It's right there, 6 1/4. And we're going to cut it to 4 1/2. We're going to cover the entire front of the card base in cherry cobbler. These are going to be great scraps to die cut Joy with or tags with. I don't mind cutting that. So let's see how we did. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, I think we can glue this down right away. Let's just get it done. Glue it to the card base here. I'm really squeezing on this combo. Keep hoping it's going to end soon, but we'll see. It'll end when it ends. All right, so there is my layer number 1, which is 4 1/4. No, 4 1/2 by 6 1/4. Layer number 1. It's going to be landscape, by the way. So next we need to cut open our envelope. And I did purposely wait to do this. So if you're wondering how to cut open the envelope, the best way I have found is cut the flap completely off. Don't throw it away. That goes in the box of goodies, right? So turn it around and take a hair off of each end. Literally, just a hair's width, right? And this is going to get us to roughly 6. We're going to go to 5 3/4 of an inch. Now I'm going to open this up and cut it. Cut off the back flap, and I'm going to save that as well. And I'm going to show you. These two make a great card. This will probably be my next one. You can reapply that here. Maybe we'll do another poinsettia here because I fussy cut several, and I can do a poinsettia in a sentiment of some kind here for that. So ideas, right? So next we need to look at what this is going to be. So I'm looking at probably cutting about 3/4 of an, maybe just a 1/2 inch off. No, it's going to be right about 3/4 of an inch. So I'm going to go ahead and cut 3/4 of an inch off of this and pray that I've got it right. And we're going to take a look-see. And of course, I don't have it right. So guess what? That just means that I just need to take 1/4 of an inch off of this way, which is 6. So bring it, no, it's 5 3/4. We're going to take, I should have taken a 1/2 inch, I think. I want it in the center. Nope, that works. So my measurement for layer number 2 is 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. That's because there was an oops, but an oops will get me there as well. So this is going to go down here. And then next I have this piece of ephemera, the one with all those little stars on it. This one I embossed with my embossing folder. Oh, dang it. I had a new embossing folder my Aunt Carol gave me. She gave me this one with the stars. I meant to use this. I forgot. All right. So this one has the pine cones and stuff on it. So this one, we're going to cut a 1/2 inch off and see where we are. No, 1/4 of an inch. We'll start with that. I don't mind trimming it down. To get it to be in the center, we need another 1/2 inch. We're going to go 1/4 inch at a time until I get it right where I want it. Guess what? That 1/4 of an inch was a good idea because that is perfect. So layer number 2 then is going to be 3 1/4 by 5. So 3 1/4 by 5. Those two, I might keep them. I might use them. And then I have this sentiment strip, which is, I don't know, let's see. This is almost 7/8 of an inch by 3 1/2. Now this is from an old paper pumpkin, not sure which kit. It was just in my scrap pile. We are going to use this. So this is here. Simple layers. I'm thinking this needs a little bit of stamping on it. I don't know why, but to me it's looking a little plain. So I'm looking around thinking, what do I have that I can put around the edge that's kind of Christmassy? I don't know. That branch. Just looking at what I have that's out. All right, we're just going to stamp this pinecone branch, and we're going to do this in cherry cobbler on cherry cobbler. It just needs a little border detail, and it just needs a pattern of some kind. Itty bitty backgrounds would do. I'm looking for the Stampin' Pierce mat, which is covered up right now. So we are going to go ahead and stamp. And in Cherry Cobbler. I know, kind of crazy, huh? I didn't think I would do that either as far as this stamp, but it does need a little something. So let's start in the center. It just needs a little bit of a border. Now I've got to clean this off to use it on the inside. Since we're using it, we might as well. It just looks like dark branches, like maybe it's in the darkness. And then that means we have, ooh, look at that. That looks really, really good. So this is pecan pie. And I'm going to take my spot of pecan pie. Not the one they just sent us, because they just sent us a pecan pie one as well. But I'm going to take this one, and I think I'm going to first go around the edge. Give it a little bit of definition. And I'm going to have a look-see. And then I might grab my crumb cake and go over my pine cones. Just drag my old crumb cake pad over it and distress it a little bit. So I'm going to start off of my image and just drag it. And look at how it pops those colors up, like especially right there on that pine cone. Really nice. So do not do this with a sponge ink pad. Use a spot, something that's cloth. I really like that. That is really speaking to me. Brings it, look at the difference. Big, big, big difference. And all those little 1950s little stars just kind of get lost in the background. This, however, to me now is, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. It needs a little brightness there. So what next? Well, first of all, let's orientate it the correct way. So we need this. We're going to go this way. On to, let's move all of that off. Now that I see this, I'm thinking I want something wide to go across the center. Because this is, we're going to take a look-see right now. We're just going to get a look and a feel. And I've lost the poinsettia. We have our sentiment strip, which is going to go here. Our big poinsettia there. I have some gold ribbon, which hopefully you can see up there. But I'm looking for the poinsettias. Yes, something fell, but that's not what we're looking for. Like that. If I put something behind here, it's not going to show. Well, it might a little bit. So we definitely don't want this, but I'm thinking this irregular weave trim, maybe. Just a little something back there. Maybe double it up, put two lines of it. This is not, that is not cutting it for me, guys. Sorry, that just isn't doing it. And I'm looking to see what I have. Oh, I think I have something. Hold on. All right, where is that wide? This is from Stampin' Up. What about this? Because we're going to have this. That might get a little lost on it. Maybe layer this up on it. Oh, now that will work. That will work. Or I have the wide real red. I'm not sure about that. Hold on. Sometimes. All right, I have this. We're going to take a look-see. We have that. Lay down our sentiment strip, and we have the great big poinsettia. See, there's not enough on each side. There was one other thing I thought. No, yes, maybe, possible. Let's see. I'm looking at washi tape too. What about this? What if I put this, because this is really wide. That's wide. And then this. And then our gold, I think not. I think we're going to forgo the ribbons. All of that, and I didn't find what I wanted. Nope. I mean, this is the... I like that you could see through that. Okay, we're going to go with this. And sorry, this wasn't from Stampin' Up, but it's some sheer organdy. I need about 1/2 inch on each side. So probably like 6, yep, just about 6 inches. And look at, do I want to put that in the center as well? Oh, I forgot I glued that down. Hopefully I can get it to stay around the back. I think so. I think that is really pretty. So we're going to go ahead and do the same with this. That does not want to cut very well, but that's all right. All right, so we're going to take this, put it on here. Hopefully I have enough. Hopefully I have enough to stick it around the back side. Let's see. Use some thicker tear tape. Just trying to get it in the center. All right, it wants to be difficult, so we'll take the tear tape backing off. I was just going to use it like a piece of Scotch tape, but it wants to be difficult. We'll be difficult. We'll play difficult. We'll play hardball here. We'll play hardball with you. Please let it stretch enough to get over the side. I think it being wired will really help it. And then I don't know if I should cut. Yeah, we're going to cut another bit of that because that's just too short. I'm not going to, I don't know if I could get it to go there. So more like 8.5. All right. And this one as well. Ooh, we're gonna need to fix that a bit. All right, so now we can lay this layer here, and we are just going to glue that down. But hopefully we glue it with the right side opening the right way. We don't want it going anywhere. I think I like it this way. Now we have our poinsettia that's going to go here, and our sentiment strip that's going to go there and cover, yes, I know, a bunch of the ribbon, but that's okay. And we are going to take this gold bit, we are going to put it right about here on our card. This we need to stamp, and we're going to stamp Deck the Halls. It will fit like right there, and this is going to be in Cherry Cobbler as well. So as I'm talking to you, I can hear music coming from my garage. My deaf husband, yes, he is legally deaf in one ear. He totally cannot hear. He's down there with the music cranked up. Him and Hank are out there doing deer skulls and a bear skull up. Deck the Halls. Perfect. This I want to put here, and I want my poinsettia to be right there. And this is going to go up on dimensionals. So is my poinsettia. Don't know if I'm even saying that right. I personally do not keep these because the poinsettias, I don't get them at Christmas because the leaves are highly poisonous to animals. So I don't allow myself to have them. I think they're gorgeous. They're absolutely beautiful. But with having dogs and them getting into everything the way they do, I just don't want to take a chance. I don't know why I got 2 of those off, but I did. So I think they're beautiful. I just don't want them around the animals. You know, it's not worth the chance of them getting into stuff. And trust me, the dogs do get into stuff, especially little Titi. You would be surprised. For a Chihuahua, that little dog gets into all kinds of stuff she should not be into. And she really does. So we're going to put that right there. And hopefully my backings, my dimensionals are not in the way here. I didn't think about that. Might have to remove one. Let's take that one up for right now. Looks like that one wants to come up too. Okay, you both can have it. Oh. That works. Where's the one dimensional? Put that one down there. And it is sticking. There. We're going to tuck some glue up here. And see how this is lifting up? I don't like that. So a little glue dot here and there will do the trick. That is a bother. So let's see, it's sticking to my, I'm gonna tuck this up underneath there. Get the next one. There. And I think I want to put one right there. Now the ribbon is staying down. So pretty simple, easy card. And we're going to add some bling. We're going to use some of those red sequins from the kit as well. spread a little Christmas cheer here. There's a TT hair to go with it. Two and a small one. Ooh, what about that placement? Okay, that looks good. So there we go. Simple, quick. Let's add some red Wink Estella if I can find it. It's in the little bin. Got kind of a polished feel to the poinsettia. Give it a minute to dry. And this right there, you see that? Nope. Yes, I have to fix that as well. That is a bother. So little glue dot to keep that from doing its little uppity up thing. And we have a lovely card that needs something on the inside. So I have, where did it go? I have a partial poinsettia. That's not it. Where did all my stuff go for this kit? I had it fussy cut. I had a partial poinsettia. I had two poinsettias fussy cut. Give me a second here. That's not it. Not it. No, no. All right. Here's I had 3 poinsettias. That was because I was trying to figure out. And of course my partial poinsettia is missing. Well, well, well. Not sure what to do now. Do we just do... All right. We fussy cut another partial. If the other one shows up, we'll have to use it on a different card. I just wanted a little bit for the inside. And this one should do just fine. I'm not really good at fussy cutting yet with these new scissors. This is going to go in the corner on the inside of the card. Told you I'm not all there yet with these scissors. I'll get it. I'm just going to cut this out and then clean it up a little. So that's for this corner down here on the inside. And I was wondering, that's not big enough to do anything with. Is this all I have? Nope, here's a little scrap piece as well. This one right here, this corner piece. That little bit of green sticking out. Oops, needs to get a little closer. All right, so now that we have, thank you, Michelle, for those lovely covers for the scissors. Now that we have 2 pieces for the inside, we need to stamp the inside as well. And we're just going to stamp the big, big Merry Christmas on the inside. Maybe. Why is it today going to be like that? It's just going to be one of them days. And I closed, this is Mossy Meadow. We don't need that, except for the envelope. Big statement, big Merry Christmas, big space to fill in. And then we're going to put, we could either do this one here and this one over here. I like that. Okay, that's where we're going to put them. And I don't want that sticky glue. My luck, it'll just be terrible. Terrible, terrible idea. I was going to put the little one up in the corner, but I like it down below. So this one in this corner. And this little piece in the other. And we just need to stamp our envelope, and we are going to stamp on the envelope. We're going to put Joy to the World. So Merry Christmas, our large poinsettia, that's for the next card. And let's go ahead and stamp on the envelope. Ooh, different on the back. Okay, Deck the Halls maybe, or Merry Christmas. Oh, we'll do Merry Christmas on the front. This, of course, is from the Christmas gifting kit. Like a paper pumpkin kit, of course. Merry Christmas. And then, oh, that's on the front. Ooh, I meant to do Joy the World. I guess we could just do, what do we do now? Deck the Halls. We have that on our card, though. You know what? Let's just stamp this in Shaded Spruce, not Cherry Cobbler. That's only because it needed a border here. Mossy Meadow. So we're going to stamp then stamp off twice and stamp on top of that. So there we have it. Envelope check, done. Let's close the ink pads. And take a look at card number 10, right? Yes, 10. And 11, I will be using the other poinsettias and using the pieces of the envelope I didn't use for this one. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you all again here soon in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everyone.